is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Welcome to the podcast.
Hey.
Very big week this week. The King and the Queen have flown into town, and hopefully I will have the opportunity to meet them.
This is so exciting, Kate Ritchie. I'm nothing but jealous right now. And I just hope that he recognises you for the last time you caught up with him and says, Kate, it's been too long between drinks.
I don't think he will. I'm nervous about the gifting process. I know we've been talking on the show about putting together a bit of a hamper.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't beat the old, what did he give
Oh,
the
the
Parliament?
hourglass.
The hourglass. Goodness, I couldn't remember the word.
Richie, you mad dog. So good to see you.
It'll be something like that.
How's Alf Stewart?
Yes.
If I was to describe your curtsy, I would say flirtsy. You're a little bit full on with your curtsy.
No, I'm not. Do you need to
Flirty
avert your
curtsy.
eyes, or do you make direct eye contact at the time?
As you're
What's up,
curtsying
old girl?
As you're curtsying,
Old girl.
stare into his eyes.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. That's what I'll do. I'll give him a little cheeky Richie wink or something
Oh, the
like
Richie
that.
wink.
No, I'm putting together a hamper. I've been searching the office because you guys haven't been forthcoming in what I should put in it. But I
Okay.
found a few little odds and bods or bits and bobs and titbits and
Who,
things.
you found what?
that I'm gonna-
Well, if it isn't the old filthy Fletcher.
Oh, Tit Richie.
Okay, here's the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Getting a personalised tattoo is always a very dangerous one. Thoughts go out to a guy, he's a Brazilian fullback for Real Madrid, Vinny Tobias. His girlfriend has had a baby, which is great news. A little girl called May.
That's lovely. Oh, great name.
Great name. He raced out and in tribute and through the emotions of the family they're bringing up together, he went and got the tat May written on his chest.
Oh, in quite large font,
Yeah,
is
quite,
it?
and in an italic. Have a look at that. How beautiful there.
Great font.
A great
really
font.
lovely
One of my
font.
favourite
Does that
fonts.
say I love you underneath it?
Yes, May I love you.
Yeah.
Isn't that perfect?
Spelt the same as your May? Or
Yes,
is it
exactly.
Similar, I
Spot on.
think.
Just go with it. Anyway, he started to question the girlfriend's behaviour a little bit, and in turn decided to run a DNA test. And great to see that the tattoo's there, just unfortunately it's not his child.
Oh, no.
It's got nothing to do with the baby.
So what does he change the tat to?
He hasn't. It's a freshie.
Well, it doesn't mean that he doesn't love the child.
Yeah,
it
that's a fair call.
takes a shine off it a bit, doesn't it?
Well, the
certainly takes the
intention is
shine off
the
Could you write underneath the
intention is
tat?
different.
Could you write underneath the tat?
Yeah.
I find someone new. May I find someone new?
Well,
that's
that
nice.
would make sense if the name was actually.
Yeah. What about if it was like May and then underneath you just write, your mum's a cheater? So,
May
That is so
your mum's a
harsh.
cheater.
That's
yeah,
a
May,
very.
full stop. Your mum's a cheater.
Well, she might not have cheated. He may have known about this, and it's just that
Doesn't sound
the
like
lucky, on the day. I mean, it's all a race, really, isn't it? It's a wonderful miracle.
What if you just change it to, I may not be the father?
That's not bad.
Thank you. I'll give myself that. Woo-wee. I went to tape with this girl.
Woo-wee, it's wowie.
It depends how
Wowee.
you say it. I said woo-wee. I went to tape with this girl. And
Why do you always have a story?
It's not very. That's not a sentence that you hear come out of his mouth too much. I went to tape with a girl.
I went to TAFE, right, when I was doing my building course, mate, Certificate 4, Cert 4 in building management.
You were Faith. The face of
Face
TAFE
of
for a while,
TAFE,
then.
yeah. Bloody oath I was, mate. Anyway, her dad ended up on the front page of the paper because he was a wharfie. But the problem was that the wife's name was tattooed big on the wharfie's arm, her dad's arm. And then she cheated on him. So he went and got some really big Japanese or Chinese symbols over the top of it. He doesn't know
Japanese
what
or
they were.
Chinese, don't know.
Depends.
No,
I wasn't there at the time. I don't know what he
interchangeable, are they?
chose. No, I'm not suggesting they're the same thing because the cultures are very different.
I know they are.
Could have been Indonesian. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
So he just went and got some
Yeah,
random
just
symbol.
put
Well, what
friend-
if it says something
Put friendship on it.
inappropriate?
Is that gone out of trend now? To go
Out
and
of
get
trend?
Yeah. To go and get a Chinese symbol.
I don't think so. Not in China, surely.
No, but here, remember everyone was doing it. This one means loyalty. Or this one means
and
friendship.
then you could get stitched up because they
Yeah.
go, "Come on, mate, we'll get family or
Yeah,
something written." It
yeah.
actually means
Adultery.
Yes, it could mean.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
The official events for the Royal Tour are now underway.
St Thomas's Anglican Church, North Sydney. It was monarchy madness.
There were very loud cheers of excitement from the crowd behind me as the royal couple stepped out in Sydney.
How was that? You just met the king.
Oh, Whipper, I love the twist you put on that.
Well, I mean, it's an honour. He's a huge home and away fan, and we know the royal family is. Therefore, you have been invited to the Premier's barbecue tomorrow.
I do. I will be attending that tomorrow. I've been keeping an eye on the weather. I don't think it's going to be as warm and as sunny as I was hoping for.
No, it's looking pretty good. 23, mostly sunny tomorrow.
Oh, well,
Kate.
that's different from yesterday when I checked.
Do you know how you're going to address him?
No,
Chucky.
no. I get confused, but I will write it on the back of my
Charlie?
hand. No, just stay out of it because all of the things you're saying now are only they are the things that are going to be at the forefront of my mind.
Would you go high five? Bring it in, King.
I'm not going to do any of those things. I may not even get to meet him, but I am attending an event where he will be there.
You'll meet everybody.
Yeah, maybe he might go down the line. He has had a very big weekend. I think he gifted Parliament with an hourglass. What a lovely.
I think
don't think it's boring at all.
No, but it
You
relates
don't
to
wanna-
the talking time, doesn't it?
You don't want to seem too keen, though. This is the thing.
With
Because you
what?
know what? You see vision of people and they go, okay, I didn't get in there, so I'll go down to next in line and then I'll try to get... Oh, no, couldn't get into that one. It's like Richard Wilkins at the Oscars on the red carpet. God,
No,
they just...
Can I give you a tip? One tip.
Yep, no, you
Because I
guys
remember
go.
the first time I met you. I'll never forget it.
And what did I do?
If you're
She
going,
curtsied.
if you're going to shake his hand,
So he didn't kiss me. I was like, oh.
if you're going to shake his hand, just wipe your hand first. You get sweaty palm a lot.
I don't get sweaty palm.
So you don't want him thinking, oh, the girl from Home and Away had a sweaty palm.
Why
He's
don't
not
you
I'm
take
more
some
than the girl from
sanitizer?
Home and Away. So I Purell my hands before I...
There would have to be moments where Charles goes, all right, I reckon that's my 400th hand that
Yeah.
I've touched.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
wouldn't mind some
absolutely.
sanitizer. If you brought out some sanitizer to him and just went, hey, slip this into your pocket, it'd look a bit weird, I suppose, but
Can we not talk about this on the show tomorrow morning? Because I have a feeling with only one sleep to go, I'm starting to get a little bit stressed out. We've been talking about what I should gift him
Yeah, what are you thinking?
on the show. I don't think I can match his hourglass.
No.
I don't know. I'm not going to give him what I thought was. I won't give him one gift. Maybe we'll put a hamper together of suggested gifts. And
Okay.
we took some
Boring.
calls like. You're so down
Some
on the
pate?
whole lot. No, I won't give him pate because that will be perishable. But I should put things
What are you thinking?
into the hamper. Well, someone suggested a surfboard. I don't know how I'm going to
Too
get
big.
that in there. You guys personally haven't offered anything. So I had a look around the office. And the things that we're not really using anymore, which are of note, or what I could find,
what
is
do you
that,
got?
you know, the helmet that we gave to Daniel,
Daniel Ricciardo. Did he not want that?
Daniel Ricciardo seems not because
He won't need it anymore.
It's
Yeah,
turned up
that's-
back in our office,
Right,
and
okay.
I think we dropped it a few times, so I don't think he can wear it. That would be good. Oh,
Yep.
that hurt
and
my
Red
knuckles.
Bull's spelt wrong.
We've got
That's
the
right.
we've got the
That's a recorder.
it's a flute. It's actually Lizzo's flute. She's played this flute. She's a very good flutist.
She
Is
signed
that what you call it?
Yeah, she signed
So
it
that's
too.
a signed flute, and then there was only one of
this is
these
good.
left. They didn't. I don't know if we had any budgie smugglers left.
This is good.
But it's the final bottle or jar or whatever it is, limited edition of Fitz and Whipper's Squat and
Squat and poof. Yes. It's talcum powder, in case the king has sweaty plums.
I put my name on that, Tom, and I told you that is the last squat and poof that's in the whole building.
There's only one.
There's only one.
And
Are you
I-
willing to give it up? to
Royal
the king?
poof.
Oh,
I
yeah.
suffer from SB quite a bit, the old sweaty bum.
To be honest, I'd rather not put this in the hamper.
It's going in the
And
hamper.
I don't want the helmet in the hamper, and I don't even want to take a hamper.
Okay. What about Jamie from Denham Court? Hello, Jamie.
Hey guys, how are you?
Can you help
hi,
out, Jamie? Kate needs rescuing. What can she give to the king and queen tomorrow?
I think she should be putting in a King Charles Spaniel in the hamper. That'd be hilarious.
A dog.
It would be hilarious.
Okay. Meet your lookalike.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if I get to take a dog, I'll be taking Annie, wouldn't I? My own puppy dog.
Well, that's a good idea,
Taking
Jamie.
the daughter along. Let's
Thank
go
you.
to Lynn in Menai. Have you?
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Lynn. What have you got for me? What do you think I should be putting in
I
there?
believe that you've got things from the First Life Saving Club and from the Penrith, the Guernseys from the Penrith Football Club. But I think we're missing the game that united the nations that you actually starred in from the Menai Hawks. I believe you have a signed football that I think should definitely...
love the
I
Menai
do.
Hawks.
Maybe I should put a ball in. I could even put in my jersey that I wore on the
You
day.
would give anything for that. Has it been washed?
Scored in it.
Yeah, I did. It was the only goal of the game.
Hey, can I bring up something I'm worried about? And when I mentioned before about sweaty palm syndrome, which you've had a lot of, I'm more worried about the curtsy. Because do you know how to do that? Because I sent you a video of a girl from a boat who used to organise garden parties, and you dismissed it like it meant nothing, but I was trying to help you out.
I didn't dismiss it.
Do you know how to curtsy?
I went to the Mary Easton Dance Studio in Liverpool.
Tom, can we get Lizzie and Shane here? Can
I
you-
know how to curtsy, but I just don't know how to curtsy and hold the king's hand at the same time.
Yeah. Well,
and you don't
yeah.
have to curtsy because I've done the research. You can just nod.
What about this?
But
Hey, jump out of your
just
seat.
Okay, you
don't
show
lower
me.
yourself. Don't lower
no,
yourself. for
you
the
stand
king.
up.
It's
Okay.
tradition, mate.
Let's pretend that I'm the king.
Oh,
So
my-
you-
well, you tell us every day in the office.
Stand up out of your chair.
Now,
Yeah.
Oh no, this
and
is.
you have to put one leg. This is what this girl was showing me on the boat. You have-
like I don't know how to curtsy.
Okay, show me how to curtsy. So you put one foot behind you, one leg behind the other one, and you bend down. But the further you go down, the greater level of respect you're showing.
Oh
So
my gosh!
if you can go right
that
down
what
on
the
him
king
like to
said?
here,
I won't be doing
and
that.
come back up.
You just do that. It's nice.
Yeah,
and
but
I'll be
that's not
holding
like-
his
no,
hands
go
like that.
further. Down,
And then I'll
down,
say,
down,
This is my
down,
daughter,
down.
May. This
Will
is
she
the king
curtsy
of
as well?
England. She will definitely curtsy. In fact, we bought some little flowers. We
Oh, did
bought
you?
a little posy.
Well,
if
that's
I
a
have to
good
collect in the morning.
Can you show us how low you can go
How low can you go?
for the curtsy?
How low can you go?
I would love you to do that. Do that in front of the
from
king.
Greece, you know the song?
Oh, yeah, well, no, we know it, mate.
When they're doing the
Yeah, we
limbo,
get it.
maybe I could do that.
We're still on.
Anyway, my curtsying is fine. I will be doing a little bit of research.
Okay.
It's the name thing. And I'm going to do all of this. And then I'm just going to, he'll be in the distance and I won't even come
Are
face
you going to wear
face.
active wear?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm
What's
going to
your
put
frock?
on my best upside, whatever, the upside
That's the,
outfit.
that's the downside.
The downside
Are you
is
in the
I'll be
PE
wearing
Nation?
upside.
What are you going to wear?
I have two dresses.
Because
I don't
the one
know
that you
from
wore the
Oroton.
other day looked like something Diana would wear. Don't do that, man.
Maybe I should wear polka dots. I could wear my Acra's dress.
That's
That's
not
Diana.
Bad. Well, that took a long time to get into.
Yeah, it did. It's a little bit revealing.
Yeah.
It needs to be. Apparently, the
king.
dress code
No flesh.
is smart barbecue.
Smart barbecue.
Isn't it? Is that what it says? Smart barbecue, which I
nothing.
think means not your average barbecue.
Cleavage.
But don't go over the top.
So wear a nice pair of thongs. That's what they say.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Hard rubbish at our place over the weekend. Cleaning up.
There's so many hard rubbish days at your house.
I was actually thinking
Every
that
story you
yesterday.
have is a hard rubbish
I have other stories outside of just hard rubbish stories.
As your local council, do you have to ring them to do it individually? That's what we have to do
What do
now
you
around the
mean?
Balmain area. They don't really have the hard rubbish.
Oh, they do every now and then. They might have 3 a year, but then if you pay rates, you can order a certain amount.
No, I think we just, the
You can
calendar
call
comes
up.
around.
No, or Lisa has organised it.
No, because the whole street's doing it. It's
Oh, well,
everywhere.
there you
There's
go.
junk
Okay,
everywhere.
okay.
Everyone's dragging stuff out. There's a couple of bodies on the street, I think.
It's
A few of
amazing
the
how,
neighbours, a few of the grandparents.
early people can get in as
Oh,
well
my
and just
God.
pick up an old washing machine and just use it for parts. They make a bit of coin out of it.
Do you think so?
Yeah, the
Like,
metal,
I
the
mean-
aluminium. What is it? The steel. I don't
Or the
know,
aluminium, but
something hard.
copper's worth a lot.
Copper.
Yeah, copper. That's why pipes get ripped out. Do you know what was interesting? I become quite protective over the gear. Like, it's free to good home, right? And that's the idea. We're cleaning out the garage.
Oh, but you only want certain people to collect.
Well, I know. I want to tell them about what they're picking up.
They don't want to know.
It's like yesterday, a van turned up and the guy got out with his kid and he grabbed a bike that we'd put out that Francesca never used because we just didn't bother to teach her to ride a bike.
It's just a bike.
So it was a brand new bike, never used. We
Brand new?
Yeah, it would have been on it. She would have been on it twice, I reckon.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's now too big for it. So we threw that out on the street and the guy picked it up. And I went, can I just let you know? Brand new, ridden twice, tyres ready to go, basket on the front.
You're not
Whoever
selling
you
it.
give that to, you're going to have a fantastic time. And he said, I know just the person for this bike. And it felt like one man's trash is another man's treasure.
True.
And that's going to go to a perfectly good kid who's now going to have a great time. Hopefully their parents are responsible enough to teach them to ride a bike.
He'll sell it for $200.
That's not what he was doing, mate. He was putting a
Bullcrap.
smile on a kid's face.
No, he
You could
wasn't.
donate it. You could take it somewhere
I did.
else.
I donated it to the perfect home. Got rid of a workbench.
What kind of workbench?
What, double bed?
You don't
or
need
was
the
it a-
workbench in your house anymore. I don't know. I'm just surmising.
My mum gave the kids like a small workbench for out the back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's got like a vice on the side, and you know you can you can
trap
you just-
anything in
well,
that.
You just screw and you nail things, and
Yeah.
you know. Anyway, so
Fun.
that got dragged out onto the street as well.
Yeah.
Now, Kate, you've seen this, and you've been around to my house, and unfortunately,
Yeah, under
due to a-
duress.
Unfortunately, due to a lack of movement in the book market, people have given up on reading. There was a couple of spare copies of the Far Too Personal Trainer.
Thousands.
In the garage.
Oh, my
seen them.
gosh.
There was a
Have you
couple of-
still got them?
There was a couple of spare copies left over.
Thousands.
So I dragged, say, 3 boxes out of the garage.
I think there's like 25.
I think they were the last 3 boxes,
This is hilarious.
and I put them out the front. Now,
Did you really put boxes of your books out the front?
Why?
Fitting it was hard rubbish.
You should have called one of those. Aren't there like Mossman,
Would be in Mossman.
like the ladies saucy book club?
Oh,
Can
there
I
would be.
just-
Toey
so-
snobs.
So, can I
Toey
just-
snobs and
Can
Mossman.
I ask you a question, you sicko? So
Yes.
you
Go ahead,
you
mate.
put out a kid's bike for your young daughter
Yep.
right next to the Far Too Personal Trainer.
Yeah, there's something
Something
for
for
all
everyone.
the family.
What?
Threw out a printer as well. It ran out of ink.
It ran. Don't even speak that way. That's disgusting.
Well, to another person, that's a beautiful
It is.
printer.
It's what do they
This
say?
is-
You're something it forward. You're paying
Paying
it forward.
Yeah, someone's going to go and
This
do
is-
some great work with that.
This is where you are in life, that you've bought a printer, it runs out of ink, and you said, instead of replacing the ink, I'll just go get another printer.
Yeah, when
really
a light
complicated.
bulb goes, do you just buy a new lamp?
Buy a new house. No, idiot. So,
Mark that down. I'll be talking to HR about that.
This bloody car's run out of petrol. I might have to go get another one.
so yesterday, I stood there in the front room and watched people go up to the box of the Far Too Personal Trainer. A beautifully local story crafted by an entertainer
Were they
for the
signed?
excitement of other people. Some of them were signed.
Let me guess what happened.
People picked it up.
Yeah.
They had a look through it. I was inspired when I saw one guy turn to another guy and go, "Hey, come over here and have a look at this." So they obviously turned to a page where it had a bit of excitement in it,
Was it the spelling mistake?
and they looked through it,
We wrote this.
and then they just put it back down.
Oh.
Not one person. There's 150 free copies out the front of my house.
Thousands.
Perfect review for the book.
Not one person's taken a copy.
Just take it to the recycling
Do
or
you not
something.
know the gold that's there?
Go and hire a house out down, I don't know, Kangaroo Valley and go and have a huge bonfire, mate.
What are you talking about?
Every book. It'll be awesome.
Ollie, get busy on the phones now. 13 24 10. Who wants a free copy of the Far Too Personal Trainer?
Are there any left? Are they still on your doorstep or out the front?
Yeah. And there's a couple left in the garage. Giving away $999 free. If you want one, give the show a call right now. Oh, my God, look at the phones.
No, they're not going crazy.
Look at the phones.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We're on.
All right.
It's time for
60-second starts.
Kate Ritchie's Time Still Standing.
Now.
Save on the Kia Sportage SX Plus with free on-roads, free stamp duty, free CTP and free registration. Only at Sydney City Kia in Alexandria.
I'm Bill Dandon.
It's a hybrid and it could be yours, Gabby in Cronulla. Do you need a new car, Gabs?
Oh, yes, guys, that would be awesome.
Gabby.
Great.
We've also reached new highs here. This is $1,000 up for grabs.
I can't believe it.
I know.
What do you need the money for?
I'd love to take my little family just up to Queensland for a holiday. That'd be nice.
You little beauty.
Don't ask questions about what they would like to do with the money because then when I win, I feel extra bad about it.
Okay, well, I just want everyone to understand what's on the table today because there is a lot up for grabs here. This is massive.
She's won 10 in a row, Gabs. You need to
really good. I always listen.
You need to have the power at the end of 60 seconds to come away with the money yourself, but you have the luxury of going first because you are our guest. Gabby, your 60 seconds, it starts now. What Aussie state has the highest population, Gabby?
Victoria?
No, it's New South Wales. Over to Kate. Kate, what instrument has 88 keys?
The piano.
Yeah. Where is the coldest place on Earth?
Antarctica.
Yep. Open happiness is the slogan of what drink brand?
That's Coca-Cola.
Yep. What channel would you find Bo Ryan on?
Channel 10.
Yep. Is Jessica Alba a singer or an actress?
Actress.
Yep. Who is the villain in Despicable Me?
Gru.
Yep. How many King Charles have there been?
Oh, no, there's 3.
Wow. Girls, Stay and 1,000 Miles of songs by who?
Kid Leroy.
Yep. COD is the abbreviation of what popular video game?
Call of Duty.
Oh! What suburb is home to Sydney Airport?
Mascot.
Saved. Gabby, I'm sorry. She was strong.
Oh, good.
And she's laughing in the face of your holiday.
I'm just going cool, calm and collected. $1,100 is... do we do
jackpotting.
that?
Yeah, you bet we are. But you know what, Gab? I'm going to give you tickets to Polo in the City. You're going to have a great day out. The world's largest polo series returns this summer. For tickets and more info, visit polointhecity.com. You can take the team and have a great day.
Oh, that'll be lovely.
Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let me sing that song.
Louder! Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah. First round is a warm-up round. You know that. Play along, guys. The word is rock.
I don't want to rock.
DJ.
I want to rock all night. I want to party all night, and I want
Party
to
every
rock
day.
and roll all night and party every day.
Kiss.
Great song.
Rock My Body, Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I thought it was an invitation.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Tom. Yes, we're all through. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's Fat Man Scoop, R.I.P.
Yeah.
How good was this? I loved shuffling.
I don't like this
Do you know what it turned into? A running joke, Kate? That when this song came out, anytime Fitzy and I were in public or doing a TV cross, doesn't matter what the topic was, Fitzy go, do you guys know that Whipper loves to do the shuffle? You guys, do you guys know that Whipper shuffles?
Like the Truffle Shuffle off the Goonies.
No, just the shuffle from the song.
Truffle Shuffle.
You know the Truffle Shuffle with the little pudgy kid?
He's our little chunk, isn't he?
All right, let's move on to the next one. We're all through to the next round. The word is like.
Like. Like a ship in the night.
Sorry, mate?
Like a virgin?
Ryan James.
Madonna.
Oh, no.
Like.
I'm like a bird.
Oh, Nelly Furtado.
Oh, my gosh. You guys are getting...
Tom, you got anything on the go there? Tom, what do you got, mate?
How has no one...
Seamless.
How's no one got what?
Has none of you mentioned Meghan Trainor?
Yes.
What is it?
Like I'm going to lose you.
Yeah. One of the all-time.
Meghan Trainor.
Anyway.
Discuss.
Meghan Trainor has a house with 2 toilets and
Yes.
1 bathroom.
So they can sit
So
and
the-
talk to each other.
That's the weirdest thing in the world. Imagine doing that. Anyway, great round, guys. Awesome stuff. Everybody is through. The word is let or let's.
Let me into your heart.
By who?
Let's get it on by Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, let's get it on.
I'm not good this morning.
Yeah, you are, mate. I can't have you.
Oh, don't.
What about
look
Let's
at
Dance,
Oh,
David
I was
Bowie?
gonna
David
say
Bowie.
Are you
that.
going to say that?
Let me
What?
Let me love you, Justin Bieber.
Oh!
Okay, I'm out.
No, you're in. You're in.
No, I'm out.
I called it. You're in.
No, I don't want to play. I'm earning my spot.
Guys,
and
what
I
about
didn't.
Let It Go? Frozen.
What a great song.
Isn't it? In
What a
Dina
great
Menzel.
film.
Didn't that
John Travolta got the name of the
infiltrate
artist.
a lot of houses around the world, that song?
Oh my God, Jess is just going to find John Travolta introducing the artist.
The wickedly talented.
Yes. How'd you go, Jess?
The wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
What?
He
Sorry,
really
mate.
mucked it
You
up.
there, John? You there?
Does he?
John.
Your way out of here, mate.
One job, mate.
Okay, we're all through to the next round,
No, I'm
Kat
not
Ritchie.
playing. I'm actually
Have you
not playing.
forfeited?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you keep showing her the answers. That's 2
No,
in a
he
row.
does.
Thomas
Move
Bryan, Ryan James. The word is catch.
Catch.
Ben Lee, Catch My Disease.
Oh, yes, Tom. Catch. I could catch.
Man, I've just whistled the
No,
song for
I'm
you.
done. Tommy,
You're
you've got
gone.
that one, mate.
Wow.
Tom, you've got a bit of a Ben Lee victory here. Tommy knows how to catch a disease, don't worry about that. He spreads a few too.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I was reading an article, How to Write a Note of Resignation. It's quitting time! Quitting time! Now, that's Jojo Kincaid. He is one of, in the industry, he is one of the biggest legends on radio of all time.
Jojo Kincaid.
His breaks were just done. Can we play a little bit of Jojo Kincaid? Is that all right, Tommy?
Yeah.
I mean, this is him firing you up for your Friday leading into the weekend.
Friday, my attitude is showing. Jojo cooking here on Q. 106. Write the song down. Word up. This will get you $106 if you count to win on the Q.
How good is that?
Oh, it's quitting time.
Tommy, is he still alive? Can we get Jojo
Yeah.
Kincaid
Mate,
on a Friday morning?
He runs radio courses.
Yeah, I'm Facebook friends with him, and he marked himself as safe in the recent hurricane in Florida.
Oh, thank God, Tommy.
Yes.
So he will. His radio course on how to do that is still open for business.
Well, he did. He was doing radio through the eye of the storm. It was unbelievable.
Oh my God, quitting
On
time.
the queue, yeah.
You can win $106 in the eye of the storm. Okay, tips for writing a great letter of resignation. I mean, it's just got your basic stuff in there. Include dates, keep it brief, proofread your letter, write a separate document. What I do want to focus on, though, is what not to include in a resignation letter. And they've got 3 complaints here that you should not put into a resignation letter.
Okay, what are they?
13 24 10. I'd love to hear from anyone who went out with any of these when they resigned. Number 1, don't write any complaints about your manager or the company. Because this is the reason why they say this. You've got to keep a professional relationship intact so you're not burning any bridges that may come in handy in the future.
So you're not going to go, yeah, by the way, Tony was a tip rat.
Yeah. Just before I go, I just want to say, Tony, some of the stuff that he was doing at Friday Drinks was really creepy, and I'm over him.
Tony, ask Steve about your wife.
Okay, number 2, don't write any gossip about co-workers in your resignation letter.
Okay. And by the way, why don't you ask Tracy what she thinks of Craig?
And number 3, don't put any inappropriate language in your resignation letter.
I won't give that example.
Because it must be so hard sometimes if you're in a job that you hate and someone hasn't treated you well. There's a lot of people out there that like to have the last word. And in a resignation letter, there's nothing better than just to say, hey, thank you for all your time. Just before I go, F you.
I think you can do it a better way. I think you write your resignation letter and stick to your tips, and then as you leave the building, you just egg their car or something like that. Or you leave a snake in their letterbox. I don't know. Up to you. But I think you can do it the other ways. But you don't need an excuse. Like, if you were writing a resignation letter, you don't need to say anything, do you? Like, don't you just... Like, I don't have to tell you why I'm quitting. And I don't have to tell you, I just have to formally say that I'm submitting my resignation. Thanks for your time.
Well, a template that they have here, just a short resignation letter, is something as simple as, Dear, Craig, I'm writing to formally resign from my position effective 2 weeks from today. I appreciate the opportunities for growth and development that I've had my time here, and I'm grateful for the experience. Thanks for your support. And that's all you need to write.
Yeah, but what you need to think about, timing for resignation letters is everything. Because everything you want to steal from the company, you go and do that first. Because you can't get that afterwards in case they march you from the building when you put in your resignation letter. So all the files you're not meant to take with you, the laptop that you're not meant to steal, all that gear, get it in the boot of the car, then hand your letter in.
I still remember, I told you about Mr. Bellamy at Franklin's and how he treated me so badly.
Yeah.
And then this one day, because, when you had to buy something, when you worked at Franklin's and you had to buy it, you had to put a sticker on it to show that you'd already bought it before you went out.
Sure.
And at this day, he was just onto me. You bought a packet of juicy fruit, where's your sticker?
Where's the
and he was
sticker?
onto me. And I was 19 years of age, and it was the first time, and I just went, I've had enough. I said, I am done. I'm sick of you and the way that you've treated
Look
me.
at him go.
And I am out of here. And I walked out the door, and I remember walking past some of the girls who were at the checkout chick, and we were quite quiet that day.
Yeah.
And I just went, and they were looking at me going, he's done it. He's finally done it. He's so hot.
What a hero.
In his tiny little skinny black tie and his white shirt and his ankle freezer pants that he's wearing at Franklin's. And I walked past, my chest was beating, and I turned around to Mr. Bellamy and I just flicked him the bird. I looked at him and I flicked him the bird, and I kept walking.
Tommy, there's a movie in that.
Oh.
Who's going to play Fitzy? Peter Garrett?
Yeah, Peter Garrett would be good.
You could have Peter Garrett.
Yep.
I would probably go Jason Statham.
Nah, he's short.
Love that.
He's too short. That is Tommy, get Mr. Bellamy
Vin
on the...
Diesel?
No, Peter Garrett's perfect. Oh, he looks a bit younger than you.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We've spoken about Baba Vanga on this show before. She's Bulgarian. She was a psychic, and she's passed away in 1996.
She didn't have any eyes, did she?
No, she didn't.
She could see things in the future, but not right in front of her.
She was born in 1911 to a poor family, and her mother died when she was a child. Then at the age of 12, she lost her eyesight in a storm. That was in a storm whip.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
But it wasn't until the 1940s that Baba discovered that she had psychic abilities, and she allegedly used to use these powers to help people find lost soldiers towards the end of World War II.
Wow.
So people were rocking up to Baba Vanga's house and saying, do you know where my son is? He went away as a soldier and we don't know where he is. And she would point them in the right direction. She'd just basically point her hand and go, he's down there.
He's in Germany.
She died in 1996, but they're saying that she's predicted some of the biggest events that have happened in history. I'm talking, she predicted the Boxing Day tsunami in 2004, the 1986 Chernobyl disaster, 9/11 she predicted. She predicted that America will have their first African-American president,
Do you
which
know what,
Barack
though,
Obama
Fitz?
got in 2008.
Just to pull up Baba Vanga for a minute. my concern is her predictions are very generic.
Are they vague?
Like they're vague. The wording is like, "Oh, I see a great tragedy coming to the most powerful country in the world."
And insert tragedy
insert
here.
9/11.
Well, this is an interesting one because an academic who studied Baba Vanga in university, Victoria Kerber is her name, has come out and everyone, because people want proof of the Boxing Day tsunami, 9/11. Like, how did she say it? But this is what Victoria has to say.
She wasn't the type of person who was having a diary or documenting a lot. In general, nothing is documented.
So if there's no evidence, where are these predictions coming from?
This one niece, she claims to have written down some things, but she never showed them. In 2021, she came up with the information that allegedly Baba Vanga had predicted the COVID pandemic as early as 1988. But again, she's also not giving any sources for this. We will never know what she really said or not. There are almost no documents about anything in her life.
So listen to this. There's a niece, Baba Vanga's niece, right? Every time that there's a huge event, Baba Vanga's niece comes out and goes, "Yep, my auntie predicted that." And they go, "Oh my God, she's done it again!" Dodgy. And there's no documents to back it up. There's no diary. There's nothing.
Why has no one asked for to see the proof before now?
Because you know what? Whenever there's family stories, whenever you retell them, you like to put a bit more icing on the cake, don't you?
You don't let facts get in the way of a good story. And Baba Vanga's been milking it.
So, Kamala Harris, if she becomes the first female president of America in the next month or so, I'm backing that the niece comes out and go, Baba Vanga.
Yeah, Baba Vanga.
Is that your prediction?
50 years ago, Baba Vanga said that one.
The new Baba Vanga. Ryan Fitzgerald.
The Vanga bus is coming.
Baba Vanga.
Fitz in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.